welcome to my review of Basketball Wives, Season 12, Episode 8. So please like, share, and subscribe and leave a comment. And come on in and let's begin. So it starts with showing what everyone is doing for as a business. And first is Jennifer, and she's finishing the last touches of making a movie. Good for you, Jennifer. Next, we go to Chantel, and she's trying to get her baby an agent so he can start modeling and acting. And what I have to say to this is you should want your mother there because these are precious moments that you can't get back. Then Brittany is next, and I guess she's trying to do some kind of dating app, I think. So now we move on to Jackie, and she's trying to start a talk show. And she's going to do a speed dating segment with the ladies. So now we go to Brandy, and she's trying to create her own blend of seasoning. And she's going to have a pop-up dinner. Now here we go. Evelyn, Brittany, and Ming meet up to have lunch. They talk about Jackie leaving, and Brittany said that Jackie irritates her spirit. Child, your spirit is demonic, and someone needs to cast it out. So Ming asked Brittany, did Jackie speak? And Brittany said no, she just looked at me and Denise and turned away. And that wasn't true because Jackie smiled at both of you. And that's what Brittany do. She leave the little stuff out that would make her look bad. Then Ming says that she lied to Ty about her having a boyfriend so Ty would stop trying to get with her. Well, if you just want to be friends with her, you need to tell her up front, or you're going to end up being enemies. And then Evelyn says that both of them are toxic. Well, you should know, Evelyn, because you're in the same boat. Then Evelyn tells them about Jackie talk show and how she's having a relationship segment on the show, and Brittany declines to go, and Ming says she will go. And Evelyn said the only reason she's going is to have a talk with Jackie because she don't like nobody as far as a relationship goes. I think you do want someone. You just got to figure out how to keep them. Then maybe you will stop talking about Jackie's family. So then Jackie, Jennifer, and Ty meet up, and Jennifer tells Ty that Ming lied about her having a boyfriend. And I'm thinking that's what she wanted to happen. She wanted someone to tell Ty, hoping that would work. And Ty said that she's not that pressed and she's not a stalker, but finally Ming is telling the truth. Then Ty tells Jackie and Jennifer that Shanice was at the event. And Jackie said that she was highly surprised that Shanice showed up at the event. And she tells them that she's not going to spill the bones, not just yet. But she did say that any bones that she have is always going to be Evelyn. Well, I kind of agree with Jackie because Evelyn didn't learn a lesson the last time she talked about Jackie's family. And now she's doing it again? Oh, I wasn't ready for the last one. I know I'm not going to be ready for this one. Evelyn, you might want to lay low, okay? So now we're at Jackie's event, and Denise says that she's not looking for anyone. She's really there to spy on Jackie and keep her ears open for Chantel. Now, your mission is to make sure that Jackie and Chantel stay into it with each other. And you're doing that for Brittany. So Ty and Ming, they did not get a date, but Evelyn did. Well, we gonna see how that go, because she know darn good and well she's looking for a man, no matter where she find him. So they're now in the back, and Evelyn, Ty, Ming, and Denise are talking, and they talk about Brandy's event, and Evelyn says she wasn't invited, and Ming is going to go. And then they talk about Jackie, and Evelyn is going to talk to her, but they are not friends. And Ming tells Evelyn that Jackie loves Shanice, and she had a bone, but she didn't drop it. And Evelyn said that Jackie is once again weaponizing her daughter. Evelyn, you do know what goes around come around, and this not your first rodeo on this matter. You tried it once, and you know the results, and you gonna turn around and do it again? I don't know why Evelyn, Chantel, and Brittany think they can say and do whatever they want to the people, and the people don't retaliate, because they feel that what they're doing is helping someone when no one wants your help the way you're trying to help. And I gotta add Denise to that also. All four of you act like you're living in cuckoo land. And Ty leaves, and Evelyn jumps right into it. She asks Jackie, did she bring up Shanice? Jackie said no. She said she had a bone, but it has nothing to do with Shanice. Wait, what? And then Jackie tells Evelyn to stop discussing her family, because she feels Evelyn is antagonizing the situation. And Evelyn says, how? And then Evelyn says everyone, especially Chantel, wants Jackie to be held accountable. And then Jackie says, we're not going to play games. And Evelyn yells, I'm not playing games. Your daughter was hurt. And Jackie said, your daughter was hurt too. And in confessional, Jackie said, let me tell you who really was hurt and who really was being a prostitute. So Jackie decides to leave because she says she's not going to do it. She's not going to argue with Evelyn. And Evelyn says that Jackie don't care about Chantel not one bit. Evelyn, you have fed Chantel all of this negativity about her mom, and now you want to talk to Jackie about how hurt Chantel is. No, I wouldn't listen to you either. It's none of your business. Then we get to Brandy and Ming at Brandy's seasoning event. And Brandy get a call from Chantel, and Chantel says that she's been made aware of how Jackie is not taking accountability by Evelyn, and that she's not going to be able to make it to her event. Chantel, you talking to everybody about your mom and listening and believing what they say instead of you having a conversation with your mom. Girl. So Jennifer walks in, and they tell her about Jackie leaving her own event to keep from talking with Evelyn. And then Ty show up, and her and me fist pump. And in confessionals, Brandy said it was a little childish and they need to give each other a hug. Then Jackie show up and she asks Ty about what she told Evelyn. And Jackie tells everybody that she do have a bone, but it's not time to drop it. So Evelyn, beware. Then in walks Denise and she speaks to everyone except Jackie. And in confessional, Jackie said her attitude needs to be checked. Yes, I agree 1000%. And Jackie also said in confessional that Denise came to her event, but she had stank attitude. And she said, little girl, go play somewhere safe. And you know what that means. Denise, you about to be getting up off the floor. Now think about this. Each one of them, Evelyn, Chantel, Brittany, and Denise, they all take up for each other against Jackie. And they all are the ones that started it with Jackie in the first place. Yet they are making Jackie the villain. So then the ladies go to a table to eat and taste the food that Brandy's seasoning is on. So then Brandy said Evelyn's not here, Brittany didn't want to come, and Chantel said she couldn't make it. And she go on to tell why she couldn't make it. Why did you elaborate on Chantel and not the other two? And I'm so glad that when she started talking about Chantel, Jackie picked her phone up and started talking to her husband. Whether she was talking to him or not, she was on the phone. And in confessional, Jen said Jackie is something else. She will find anything to do instead of talking about what needs to be talked about. First of all, Jennifer, her business with Chantel and telling Chantel business is not something that needs to be talked about, especially in front of these women. So in confessional, Brandy said, I know Doug is sick of her. That was funny when she said it. So Brandy kept talking about it. I know she's trying to help, but this is the wrong way. Don't let Chantel warp your thinking. So Jackie decides to leave. And then Denise, who didn't even speak to Jackie, is going to say before she leaves, can I ask you a question? Are you unblocked? Whew. This girl is really trying it. I would tell her, don't worry about my business. You worry about getting a man. Because you know you want one and you need one. Try, I be saying all kind of stuff. But Jackie did say, keep messing with me. And then when I go off, don't be saying, oh, she did this, she did that. And that's too much. And Jennifer tells Denise that you have to care with respect for people's wishes. I know that had to make Denise feel bad because she didn't expect anyone to speak up for Jackie. Then Jackie make an example with Ming and Ty. She says she wants these two to be together, but they're not together right now, and she got to respect that. And Ming says, and we're not about to talk about it. And in confessionals, Ming says that Jackie always want to talk about other people's business, but don't want no one to talk about hers. Now, if I were Jackie, I wouldn't have called any names because Ming don't want to be with Ty. So now Ming retaliates and asks a question to Jennifer about Chantel. Jackie answered the question and said, you can ask her something about my daughter. You can ask her something about Christian, which is Jennifer's husband. And Ming said she can ask Jennifer anything she wants to. And Jackie said, yeah, you can, but I'm telling you. And Ming cut her off and said, you can't tell me anything. I mean, at this point, everybody wants to have a problem with Jackie because Jackie is going to stand up for herself. And me, you're acting like you don't understand what Jackie is saying. Girl, your wig must be on way too tight because you picked up right where Denise left off just now. And since it seemed like you and Denise both need to learn how to have respect for people, I need both of you to once again go sit at the kitty table. Go sit at the kitty table. And Jackie tells them if she say that there's something she's not dealing with, respect it. Bottom line, point blank. So that's it for today. And Cutie Pie Gang, join me for the next episode because Cutie Pie is going to always tell it like it is.